just have to.
We covered it.
Okay.
Farmers, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Tomorrow on Today, the fight against vaping. Schools in search of solutions.
They come to school to learn not to vape.
Could this new technology be the answer? It's catching kids in the act. Tomorrow on Today.
Okay.
All right, we're back now with disturbing news from Southern California. A man under arrest tonight, police saying he posed as a surgical assistant in the operating rooms of several hospitals and stole from patients and employees. Our Steve Patterson has the shocking details.
It is a stunning case of stolen identity. A felon allowed unchecked access to hospital patients at their most vulnerable moments. LAPD announcing the arrest of James Shannon for stealing identities, cash, and financial data while working under a false identity at several prestigious hospitals in Southern California. His true identity still unknown, a top concern whether he was even qualified to perform medical procedures.
We were not able to find any type of schooling, certification, licensing, or credentials.
Shannon was already wanted for identity theft in San Bernardino County, using a forged driver's license to rent an apartment and obtain a job at a hospital as a surgical assistant. Officials say the hospital fired him after they learned of his arrest. He was in no-show to court and has been on the run until now. LAPD arrested Shannon Tuesday after he used his stolen credit card to buy $17,000 season tickets to the Clippers. That led officials to a trove of fake identities and discovered he was a contract employee at a number of LA hospitals.
I believe this to be an issue of major public importance,
raising questions on how a felon on the run could end up working as a surgical assistant.
Hospitals are responsible, not just for their own employees, but for everyone they bring in as a contractor.
A con man now behind bars as police try to track down who he really is. Steve Patterson, NBC News, Los Angeles.
And we're back in a moment with the paycheck mystery, why millions of dollars are disappearing from people's bank accounts.
Gotcha, Snow Ball.
Smoking caused my throat cancer. Walking every day makes me feel like myself again. Well, almost.
You can quit. Call 1-800-QUIT now for help getting free medication.
Work so hard, give it everything you got. Strength of a lioness, tough as a lion. Rocking the stage.
Wait, you're not gonna Zoom anymore?
No sweat, just a taste of
But I start trying to record them zooming and they don't. They stop zooming.
Yeah, of course.
Like, really? Why can't I get them to zoom?
I booked the last room a week ago. I booked yesterday. One night, $99. What? How? Some hotel booking sites panic you into booking the last room, but they often don't have all the availability. Instead, use Trivago. Trivago will search for available
Did you turn your house around?
prices from hundreds of websites.
Was it this?
No.
Ticket to the game.
How they can't get in there like with it like that?
Trivago. Too many people in pain settle for a restless night's sleep. There's a better choice.
Yeah.
Aleve PM. The only one to combine a safe sleep aid and the 12-hour pain-relieving strength of Aleve that dares to last into the morning, so you feel refreshed. Aleve PM. There's a better choice.
Oh, look. It's our dramatic little friend. The tire pressure light. False alarm. Red alert.
I see that popcorn.
We know. Come into Discount Tire. And let's get you taken care of. And Doug.
And now, for their service to the community, we present Lima Wemo and Doug with this key to the city.
It's an honor to tell you that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. And now, we need to get back to work. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You've always made it look easy. Had a style all your own. Living in the UP has taught you strength and resilience. Turning 65 won't change that. But you need to start thinking about your Medicare coverage. UPH UPHP can help make it easier. Our affordable Medicare Advantage plans include a $0 monthly premium plan, vision, dental, prescription drugs, and more. Visit uphp.com/Medicare to download your Medicare guide. Upper Peninsula Health Plan, committed to a healthier UP.
Next tonight, the FBI is investigating why potentially millions of dollars have vanished from personal bank accounts across the country after a payroll company shut down without warning. Here's NBC's Jolene Kent.
At Agape Animal Rescue in Nashville, Executive Director Tanya Willis says their paychecks have disappeared without a trace.
See that, Sasha.
For a small nonprofit like us. Instead of completing direct deposits for her employees, Willis says her payroll processor, My Payroll HR, withdrew the amounts for their paychecks and more, totaling $1 million this month, leaving them deep in the red. My Payroll HR then abruptly shut down last week, giving business owners like Willis no explanation and leaving companies across the country without millions of dollars in employee pay.
We had to stop intake when our program stopped. That means that dogs are being euthanized.
Tonight, the FBI tells NBC News it's investigating, as is New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who called My Payroll HR's actions reckless. In Southern California, employees at Shafran Real Estate Group say their paychecks were removed from their accounts twice. The owner now paying his staff out of his own pocket.
If you've got a bank account that has direct deposit or withdrawal, we might be a lot more vulnerable than we realize.
There's no indication of where the money went. My Payroll HR and its parent company did not respond to our multiple requests for comment. Lester?
All right, Jolene Kent, thank you. And a follow-up tonight in our story about that Florida boy who was being teased for wearing a homemade t-shirt supporting the University of Tennessee. The university printing his design and making an official t-shirt. And now it's gone much farther. Offering the fourth grader admission to the university when he's ready at a 4-year scholarship. How about that? When we come back, those who serve some of the bravest dogs you'll ever meet.
What does it take to call yourself an explorer? Traveling to the darkest depths of the ocean, pushing beyond the known horizon, passing
I think the girls got tired of racing. Look at that. Both hiding in there. It's Snowball staring at the camera.
This is it. I'm here with Publishers Clearinghouse, and it's your last chance to win $1,000 a day for life. And on October 25th, this could be yours. Enter now at PCH.com. $1 grand a day for life.
Those darn seatbelts got me all crumpled up.
Okay.
I'm Patterson.
Wrinkles send the wrong message.
Sorry.
Help prevent them before they start with new Downy Wrinkle Guard.
Is that carbs of total?
Good. Snacking should be sweet and simple. The delicious taste of Glucerna gives you the sweetness you crave while helping you manage your blood sugar. Glucerna, everyday progress.
Let's be honest. Insurance can feel a little outdated with the paperwork and searching for ID cards. That's why Esurance makes it simple with an app, so you're not stuck in the 90s.
Whoa, that tiny TV is the bomb.
When insurance is simple, it's surprisingly painless.
With counseling and using the nicotine patch and gum, I quit for good. My tip is get help to find the best way for you to quit smoking.
Before you enter and raise your voice, Max.
You can quit. Call 1-800-QUIT now for help getting free medication.
Thousands of women with metastatic breast cancer are living in the moment and taking Ibrance. Ibrance with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, meaning it's metastatic as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ibrance plus letrozole significantly delay disease progression versus letrozole. Patients taking Ibrance can develop low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infections that can lead to death. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Good.
Be in your moment. Ask your doctor about Ibrance.
I've been fighting these companies my whole life.
They are lying to make more money. You can't just
Sasha got up on top.
An Ironwood man is sentenced on multiple drug charges, including meth.
You'll find out tonight what the judge handed down. The Michigan Natural Resource Commission is at NMU.
And severe weather downstate, leaving residents affected, wondering, was it a tornado? Did the damage tonight?
Finally, tonight, our look inside the
Circle.
world of some very brave dogs that work behind the scenes at the White House. Here's Scotty Schwartz.
In a long history of dogs in the
Oh,
White
here
House,
we go.
there have been favorites.
We're getting some action.
Both the chief tail wagger and Sonny, the secretary of squirrel chasing. Every day behind the scenes are the nonpartisan pups you'd never notice. These are the Secret Service canine elite, training and patrolling to keep the first family safe. They're fierce, they're friendly, like Toppy, whose handler keeps a tennis ball in his holster.
As soon as we reach the White House grounds, he knows that it's his time to work.
And today, a look inside the dog's new headquarters in Maryland. A place to learn how to sniff out explosives, check all cars and visitors pulling into 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and stop intruders like Hurricane did, recently awarded for chasing down a man who jumped the White House fence back in 2014, despite being punched and kicked in the face repeatedly. Hurricane rewarded with medals and 2 cheeseburgers for serving his country like a very good boy. Scotty Schwartz, NBC.
Bad idea. That is NBC Nightly News. I'm Lester Holt. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good night.
Good night, Lester. I got you, girls.
Good evening, everyone. Breaking news tonight.
Lester Holt.
Sounds like a shadow plane up there, but that is fire.
Trusted TV.
Join the conversation. Follow Paige Spizak on Facebook.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sophie Erberg.
And I'm Greg Trick. On your TV6 News tonight, rollover accidents. A car crashes down an embankment on Wright Street in Marquette.
Ribbon cutting, a community solar project in Lawrence.
Storm damage, a possible tornado hits the Grand Rapids area.
An anatomy of a murder. A woman who appeared in the movie tours a new exhibit at the Beaumier Heritage Center. Your TV6 News Tonight is next.
From Upper Michigan's news source, this is your TV6 News Tonight.
An Ironwood man was sentenced today on drug charges in a Gogibic County courtroom.
52-year-old Donald Pierre Jett was sentenced to 7 to 30 years in prison for manufacturing meth. The charges stem from an investigation by the Gogibic Iron Area Narcotics Team. Officers found meth, Vicodin, Suboxone, and sublingual films in a home in Ironwood and arrested Jett shortly after. He pled guilty to the charge in July. All other charges were dropped in exchange. Jett previously served prison time for similar drug convictions in 2015 and released on parole in June of 2018. He began serving his prison sentence today.
A close call for a driver on Wright Street in Marquette today. Marquette City Police say there were no injuries when a car smashed through a guardrail, went down an embankment, and flipped over. The accident happened around noon today. Both the Marquette City Police and fire departments were called to the scene. The car was heavily damaged, but again, no serious injuries. No other information about the accident is being released.
The Village of Lawrence had a grand opening for a brand new section of solar panels.
The village put in 340 new panels near the Bishop Area Shrine that are expected to put out 110 kilowatts of power. Currently, Lawrence is one of only 3 communities in the Upper Peninsula to use solar power, and it's the only one in the Western UP. Businesses and members of the community could purchase the panels to use for their source of energy.
We also have a program for low to moderate income folks that do a weatherization program with the Community Action Agency. Where they can get up to 10 of these panels if they qualify. And that way the power that's generated here and the savings can be realized throughout our entire community.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held at the site of the solar panels to honor the village's big step toward greener energy.
The Iron County Veterans Service Office, in collaboration with the VA Medical Center, hosted a Veteran Assistance Fair and their final town hall event this week. TV6's Iron Mountain Kingshire Bureau reporter Alyssa Jaywar was at the Wisner Center for this event and brings us more.
Serving those who have served was the motto today, as veterans had the opportunity to learn about help they can receive.
Joint Veterans Assistance Fair and VA Town Hall presentation.
Many local service providers from veteran organizations, the healthcare industry, and even local housing authorities were on hand to speak to veterans. This is the first time Iron County has hosted a fair to this magnitude.
It's just an excellent thing for veterans of the area to have that many resources pulled from all over the UP to come here into one location for their convenience in Iron County.
The goal of the event was to bring information to veterans they don't normally know about.
The biggest barrier to veterans accessing the services that they deserve and have earned is awareness. So we love seeing veterans come out and get engaged with the service providers, ask questions, and just figure out what they didn't know about benefits that they're eligible for.
A VA Town Hall event also took place at the Assistance Fair to offer updates and information to the VA community. They spoke about the new VA Community Care Program and Urgent Care Benefit, which was implemented on June 6th. The Oscar G. Johnson VA Medical Center Veteran Experience Officer says town hall events are necessary for the improvement of services.
I love engaging veterans, and we're constantly trying to improve our system and make sure that we're meeting the needs of the veterans, and the best way to do that is to go out and contact the veterans, talk to them.
That's exactly what the two veteran organizations did today at their Assistance Fair and Town Hall event. Alyssa Jaywar, TV6 News, Iron River.
The users and sellers of e-cigarettes are tonight reacting to news of a federal ban on flavored e-liquid just a day after President Trump's proposal. E-cigarette users have voiced their frustrations, many saying they started using the product to quit tobacco and a ban would force them back. The ban would be for all flavors except traditional tobacco. Store owners are worried they will have to close due to a loss of revenue. Opponents of e-cigarette use argue that many of the products are marketed toward teens and children.
It's not marketed toward